Greetings fellow gamers and viewers. Before we jump into the video, only few of our viewers have actually subscribed, literally just 0.1%. So if you enjoy this content, do subscribe so we can make more amazing videos for you. Welcome to 9to5Game. It's impossible to overstate how enjoyable RTS games can be. There are few things as satisfying as building up an immense army and simply washing over your foes like a river over stones, erasing their existence as effortlessly as a click. The rise of MOBAs has challenged the RTS scene quite significantly over the past decade, but this hasn't stopped some worthy games rising to the top ranks to earn their own place in the Hall of Fame. Here's our take on the best RTS games on PC, though we're skewing more towards newer releases because, honestly, we all know how good Homeworld was by now. Number 1. Age of Empires IV. It's perhaps slightly unorthodox to have two games from the same series grace a list like this, especially considering Age of Empires IV is in many ways a reimagining of Age of Empires 2. However, the newest entry in the legendary RTS series has exploded onto Steam and deserves a shout out in its own right. Age of Empires 2 persists as a quality RTS game because it's managed to stand the test of time and is still getting support today, but its newest sibling is by no means a slouch. Sporting an upgraded engine, new graphics, and a different approach to civilization design, Age of Empires IV is a modern AoE game for the modern strategy gamer. Number 2. Shadow Tactics. Blade of the Shogun. Shadow Tactics. Blade of the Shogun is one of the best examples of modern RTS games. You don't control vast armies with innumerable units, but instead, you guide an elite group of 5 characters, all of whom have different skills and strengths. While it does fit into the RTS genre, it also owes a debt to stealth games, meaning you have to be very careful when making decisions. Your crew are skilled killers, but they are no match for a fort full of samurai. It's a neat twist on real-time strategy, with each new level of the campaign presenting you with a new stealth puzzle to solve using your 5 very different soldiers. Number 3. Northgard. This innovative Viking game arrived on our strategy shores mid-2018 after a stint in early access. It has occupied its own quiet corner of the genre ever since, in a very stoic and extremely competent manner. Set in a fictional world, each match of Northgard puts you as newcomers to an island that you need to explore and expand into in order to build a new life for your people. You don't build buildings and recruit units, instead you must assign your limited population to various jobs, enabled via buildings. The game can be quite hands-off in many respects, with even combat following a guidance model versus direct control. You won't be alone on the island either, as others will also seek new homes for themselves. Number 4. Ashes of the Singularity. Escalation. While it is undeniable that Ashes of the Singularity launched in a pretty weird place, with a somewhat characterless campaign and what felt like a dearth of unit options, it's matured in a big way via a long cycle of continued development and optimization. It now stands as one of the more unique takes on large-scale RTS in modern times. Ashes of the Singularity takes nods from Total Annihilation-style games, Company of Heroes with its squad-based light vehicles, and interconnected resource nodes that function similarly in many respects to territories from Relic's seminal World War II RTS. Number 5. Driftland. The Magic Revival. It's nice to see a new face finally make it onto this list. Driftland was in early access for a couple of years before it finally released in April 2019. This innovative RTS follows in the mold of the classic Majesty franchise, where indirect control is the order of the day. You are a mage whose realm is on one of many shattered pieces of the world floating around, and you must develop your holdings and expand onto other ones by connecting them together. It's not for everyone, and there are some other minor niggles that will need to get worked out over time, but Driftland's willingness to be bold and experiment does it justice, and anyone looking for a new fantasy RTS game need look no further. If you have watched till here, please make sure you subscribe and press the bell icon for more news, walkthroughs and much more exciting content about gaming and tech. Do like 9to5Game if you love to watch these videos. And don't forget to share it to your friends and fellow gamers.